On Wednesday nights, we have Trinity Class. We had one tonight. If you weren't able to attend, you probably want to know what we did. Well, here's your chance. We talked about the energy of organization. Very simple energy, easy to use. Probably you've organized things before in your life. It's not that you don't know how to use it. It's just that there's usually a moment where we face some disorganized thing and go, I don't want to do this. I'm going to tell you how to get through that tonight. We did a real simple exercise with a partner, and it involves putting yourself at mechanical disadvantage. Mechanical disadvantage is simply when you give the other person the edge strength-wise. For instance, if we're doing one of these push things, we often do that where I'm pushing. I'll usually have you put one hand outside and one hand inside so that it's kind of even. But mechanical advantage would be if I were to put both hands inside. Now I have a huge advantage leverage-wise over her. Likewise, she can do the same thing to me. If her hands are inside mine, even though I'm bigger than her, good old Professor Newton says that she has leverage over me. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We put ourselves at mechanical disadvantage to make sure that it is not our strength that's doing the work, but rather the energy. The mechanical disadvantage I'm talking about is I'm going to make some Y's with my hands here. Just kind of hold her elbows. I want her to reach out and touch my chest, just like that. But I'm going to make it hard on her because I'm going to put my fingers right here in the crease of those elbows. Go ahead. She has a tremendous leverage disadvantage here. So if anything's going to happen, she's going to have to do it with energy and not with sheer brute strength. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work her shoulder a little bit and try and get it to roll forward. Not like she's a hunchback or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of find the edge of the muscle and pull it out and roll it forward a little bit. If I were using the whole arm, it might look something like that. So I just find that joint and kind of pull it out and roll it forward. I'm going to do that on both sides. Pull it out and roll it forward. And then I'm going to put her at mechanical disadvantage again, and she's going to reach out and touch my chest. Why was she able to do it that time? Just with a simple shoulder adjustment? Because the energy of organization is very simple. It's basically rearranging your physical structures to follow the way the energy wants to flow, instead of trying to jam the energy into whatever physical structures you've got going on. I'll say that again. Organization is just arranging the physical structures in your life to match the way the energy wants to flow, instead of trying to jam energy through the current setup of your body or your physical world. And that's it. Really simple energy. I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to put her at extreme mechanical disadvantage. I'm going to hold the wrists down here and ask her to once again touch my chest. Really nearly impossible because there's such a huge lever that she would have to raise, and I've got all of this braced against that lever. So she's got a little bit of shoulder muscle working against my whole body. Really impossible situation for her. But we're going to give her a little bit of rearrangement. Once again, I'm going to do the shoulders, but it's going to be mostly up to her to get these shoulders in place. After you work with a partner, see if you can do it on your own without them making the adjustment for you. Then I'm going to find this spot at the back of the neck. There's a little hollow spot right under your skull. Put my finger there and just let her rotate her head back and forth until she feels that she is perfectly balanced over that fulcrum. There's like a little wire coming out of the top of her head, and it is perfectly balanced on the top of her spine. I'm going to have that and a slight adjustment of the tailbone, tucking it under a little bit, getting her to roll those shoulders forward, and then I'm going to ask her to touch my chest again. Once again, extreme advantage leverage-wise on my part. How was she able to do it? Well, because we simply moved the physical structures in her body around so that the energy was free to flow. That's really all organization is. You just get your way of standing, way of holding your body, way of approaching things out of the way, and you let the energy tell you how it wants to move. Play with your shoulder until it feels like it's in the way that it wants to move. Play with your tailbone until it feels like it's tucked exactly where it wants to be. Play with this spot on your neck until it feels like it's perfectly centered. When you get to that spot where the energy is free to flow through you, you can be at extreme mechanical disadvantage and still be able to move, because now you're not trying to jam energy through an existing situation. The energy is defining how it wants to move. That's all organization is. Try it at home. If you think that's cool, come to Trinity Class.